Hey there.
I I am in pain at the moment, so
Yeah,
but time is running low, so
we have of course you're in pain. We watched the last night.
we're both mentally and physically.
Um, yeah, this isn't the greatest film ever.
What got me to hate it would be the history. Like they could have told us that from the first three movies.
Honestly, what makes me dislike this film is the changing aspect ratios. When you notice that the aspect ratio changes, it is hard to unnotice because it's not like the ratio would change like each cut.
Yep.
Um, I also like how all of the marketing for this film was Optimus Prime is now evil, and he's in it for maybe 10 minutes, I think.
Pretty much.
I think he has close to 10 minutes.
Possibly.
I'm curious.
Hey Alice, how's she doing?
Oh no, I'm wrong. He has 7 minutes and 59 seconds.
Oof.
So,
So a good roughly 8 minutes.
yeah. He is not in the movie very long. And I feel like if you're gonna do evil Optimus, there are better ways to do it.
Yeah.
This is like 2.5 hour movie. Optimus shows up in the beginning and is just kind of evil. And then he shows up at the end. It's kind of the same thing with Hound, Crosshairs. I think it's Crosshairs. Is his name.
Crosshair, yeah.
And Drift. They're in the opening, and then they just kind of don't do anything to the end. Also, Megatron. I don't. When exactly did Megatron get approached by Quintessa? What do you think?
I have no idea.
Because notice he has that red mark.
Uh-huh.
So do you think that means she slapped him?
Possibly, I have no idea.
I'm guessing it kind of worked as a Unicron thing where instead of Megatron being turned to Galvatron, he was given a new body.
I prefer the G1 movie over that.
Quintessa's a pretty bad villain. I still don't understand her full motivation.
Her only motivation, I would say, was just bring back Cybertron.
It was literally like, kill Earth and Unicron, bring back Cybertron.
I think this movie was the start of Beast War. Because Cybertron had bits of organic to it.
I wonder if Michael Bay was more interested in doing a Dark Age movie. Dark Ages movie.
Most likely, yeah.
Also, something I did want to bring up on the last movie. I like how much more of a focal point sort of the Autobots are in Age of Extinction than they are in the previous three.
Mm-hmm.
Because if your name wasn't Ironhide or Bumblebee, you basically had nothing to do in the first trilogy or Optimus Prime. If your names were Optimus, Ironhide, or Bumblebee, you were basically just a background character.
Yeah.
But I mean, there are actual things I remember about Crosshairs. I can tell you the different,
Oh boy, Crosshair was way different in G1.
they have different personalities. And then they show up for maybe 5 minutes.
I feel like the movies were more towards human than Cybertron.
The main reason for that is just budgetary reasons.
Mm-hmm.
It's better to have humans on it because you spend less because CGI is expensive and because of how detailed the robots are.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't. Also, you ever notice? Apparently, in every scene where Crosshair transforms, you don't actually see his full transformation.
No.
His trench coat just kind of comes out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Apparently his front piece of the car is his trench coat.
I don't understand how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Because it means he has to
Who knows?
I had always assumed it was like the torso up to the front of the car, and then your legs at the back of the car.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yes.
So the Dinobots don't really do anything. I think they show up twice. I don't think they're even in the final battle.
No, they were not. Actually, no. They did show up for the briefing, but after that, they're gone. Like, nope, they are dead. Let's kill them off.
I also want to bring up something about the editing in this movie. Aspect ratio aside, I feel like there aren't really a lot of connecting scenes. A lot of times characters will just kind of... the opening with Cade, for example, he goes from being outside the gate to the pod with the knight, like that. He doesn't... There's no transition shot.
No.
It just cuts.
I mean, sometimes they did with a few of the Transformers, but it wasn't that bad.
Typically for me, when it comes to editing, I would prefer to have transition shots to kind of show the progress of how far someone is away from each other. But hey, I don't know. I wasn't the editor. It's... And then, of course, the Megatron's crew is... Part of me thinks they wanted to do, like, a Suicide Squad type thing for that crew scene. I don't remember the original 2016 movie, but the way they would... But the way it was edited was very reminiscent of that.
Yeah.
So, it is not good.
I'm pretty sure they were just made just to be killed off.
Well, of course. Why wouldn't you be?
Recycle.
Also, apparently Cogman was supposed to have a scene that showcases his headmaster abilities, but that was cut.
Wait, really?
Yeah. So, assuming we don't know what a headmaster is, you have no idea what the line where... I think his name is Burton?
Think so?
The English guy? I think it's Burton.
The English guy. You gotta defend everyone in British.
I don't care.
You don't care?
Okay, high play. It's also implied that the Witwickies died, or that Sam died off screen.
Wait, on or off?
Off screen.
Yeah.
I don't need to ever explain. Also, what exactly is it with... There were 3 years in between Age of Extinction and Last Night. Right?
I don't know you.
So, why is your first thought just... Yeah, let's reuse basically the same plot point of Age of Extinction with the whole idea that, the Transformers are fugitives. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Sadly, no.
So, yeah, it's, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why your first thought would be, yeah, let's just reuse basically the same platform. The TRF is basically the, whatever the fugitives, or the government agency from Age of Extinction is.
Apparently Transformers are now illegal.
Ashley!
There, happy?
Just barking at a reflection. So,
Funness.
So you got anything else, or?
Nope.
Alright, well, that's it. Next up is Bumblebee, and then there's the piece.